Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Well, today, you've probably guessed it, we're in downtown Paphos. We're in a dilapidated bar on Bar Street, but this one has been bought, it has been stripped down a little bit, and somebody is going to refurb it, and it's going to be a very, very nice bar restaurant indeed. Anyway, we'd like you to come for a little walk down Bar Street, but before we do, I'd like to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Ochin Gracilia Lobuf.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again.
And again. Right, stick with us as we go for a little walk down Ochin Gracilia Lobuf's favourite seat. Have a look at her tonight. She looks absolutely stunning, that is for sure. Have a look at that, rear end and everything. Come on, Gracilia Lobuf. Look at that. Right, stick with us as we go down the Paphos Bar Street. This is the dilapidated part of Bar Street, but slowly but surely it is being cleaned up, because if you go hunting in our previous videos, most of these bars and restaurants were literally death traps with broken windows, pieces hanging here, roofs falling down, that sort of stuff. At least now all that's been removed. As I say, that one's been bought. That one is slowly going to be refurbed once all the licenses are in place, and then slowly but surely Bar Street will become a very, very nice place indeed, and it won't be quite so relaxed for the local Gumbarus, because the two Gumbarus over here are very, very relaxed indeed. You all right, Gumbus? What you up to? They say, hey, you're surprising us, you're scaring me. What you want? Got any fish? No. Gracilia?
We don't have any fish for them, but we always can stroke, and we always can give him or her our loves.
We can, yes. We do like cats, if you understand, and we understand that most people do. There are the odd dog walking around, and when we find one, we do give them a stroke as well, because cats and dogs bring that special something to most of our lives, should we say. Most people like a good cat, and most people like a good dog. Now, here we are at the top of the functioning Bar Street, shall we say. Have a look at that. There we go. So, to the left, we have got a closed down bar, but after that, you've got an ATM to get yourself some money, just to get yourself in the mood for the night. And then the first bar coming up on the right, that bar is known as Notorious, and that is possibly one of the most famous bars on Bar Street, and it is a very, very nice bar indeed. And as you can see tonight, we've come that little bit earlier, so they are in the process of cleaning the place down, and it hasn't started to beat out the music yet, and it is a very, very nice bar indeed. And I like the light on the top there, and as it goes darker it actually flashes, and it's quite beautiful to look at. So if you come to Bar Street, please come and have a look at Notorious Bar. It's a very, very nice bar indeed. Next door to that is Notorious 2. That one has been bought by the same guys, being refurbed slowly but surely, hopefully this year, but I think not. I think more likely it's going to open up next year. Across the road to that, well, it's the Bubble Bubbles cocktail and music bar. Again, we're slightly earlier tonight, so luckily for us, the music is not beating out, so we haven't got to do any running, shall we say. Next door to that bar, you've got Out of Africa. Have a look at that one. That's one of the best takeaways on the street. And across the road to that, you've got that takeaway. There we are. Well, there's our Gumbaru. He's wandering off on his mobile phone. There he is. You're going to see us in a minute. There he is. You all right? And then there's the man in charge of the pizza itself. And that is a great, great takeaway indeed. It does hot dogs, doner kebabs, hamburgers, sandwiches, pizza, you name it, it does it. And I can assure you it's a very, very nice bit of food as well, because we have been there many occasions over the years and we have eaten. Just here, well, Sally Briar's, that's her favourite bar. How do you say the name, Lobuf?
Fles.
Fles, there we go.
This is what I would say.
That's how you would say it, yeah? There's a bit of confusion in our minds how we say it, but anyway, Miss Sally Briars knows what it is, and a lot of people who've been to Paphos before understand where it is, and it is a very, very big bar indeed, and it spans across 3 actual buildings. Have a look at that. And as the night goes on, well, it gets very, very busy indeed, that is for sure. Gracilia?
I think in that bar, not only the young people can go, but also
Our age.
Our age.
Yeah, our age. We're getting a bit old, but if you understand, when people go on holiday, they do tend to experiment. It's quite a nice bar. They treat you well. You can have any drink you want, any cocktail, that sort of stuff. And after you've been there and you want to repent your sins, well, you pop over there, and there's a lovely, lovely little church, that's for sure. Now, this bar here, well, we've got the VIP club next to it, and that is the Red Lion Bar. That's one of the Gumbarus. We've got a friend in there called Louis, you all right? And he's in the back there. There he is. He's serving the drinks. That's him there. He's busy. And if you want a nice drink, nice cocktail, pop down to the Red Lion Bar, because it is a very nice bar, very friendly, open way into the night, that's for sure. Across the road there, you've got the Tropical Nights. That one opens on a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday night. And then here, well, this is possibly the most famous bar pub in the whole of Paphos, and that one is called the Robin Good.
It's a very old one.
It's an old
not a
one,
new
yeah.
one, yes, but it keeps well.
Yeah, it does. And its location, if you stand, there are restaurants all around it. So you've got what's the Alcyon restaurant, you've got the Democritus restaurant, and you've got some other restaurants around the corner over there. So of course, down there you've got the plage and restaurants. So as people come up and converge to this area, they come to the Robin Hood pub. Now, Grisivia LaBouffe wants to get married. In she goes. That's it. Put the head on the block, LaBouffe, and let's see if I can get my head on the block. You never know. Let's have a look. There we are. Say halloumi cheese or red Leicester. Up to you. Hi. Can I feel your rear end? Right. Let's have a quick look. And like I said, there's the Alcyon Steakhouse restaurant. Very good restaurant indeed. And then this one over here is the oldest traditional taverna in the whole of Paphos, and it's called the Democritus restaurant, and it's been in the family for a long time, that's for sure. And the food is very good, and the atmosphere is very good, and most evenings they have Greek dancing and entertainment. They've got a nice stage, and it starts off normally about 8 o'clock, so in about an hour's time it's all going to kick off in there. At the moment the restaurant's not that busy because we're quite early, but as you come to understand, it's going to get busier and busier and busier. And there's the live stage there. Look at that. Grisivia?
Because this restaurant is concentrated all the time, mostly concentrated on the traditional food. Therefore, they always have the folkloric dancing show with the music of Greece or Cyprus.
They do. And everyone who goes there always has a great time. It gets you in that vibe, it gets you in that mood. And there's a bit of dancing and a bit of singing. Let's watch Grisivia LaBouffe squeeze through there. Look at that. How nicely done was that? Wow. Such an elegant looking room. So we are now squeeze through. Now, across the road to that restaurant, by the way, I quite like this place. You've got the Delegate. A very nice Indian restaurant indeed. Big restaurant, quite upmarket, and it does serve very good food indeed. Now, we are going to start our walk down to the Cato Paphos plage, which is just over there. But before we do, let's talk about some of these. We've got the Flintstone snack bar. So you've got drinks, cocktails, coffees, and light snacks. Grisivia LaBouffe, hi, you all right? Good?
You're doing a little live.
Are we doing what? Are we doing what?
You're doing a little live.
A little live, we are. You all right? What's your name?
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Kate.
Kate, where are you from, Kate?
Leicestershire.
Leicestershire, there we are. You might
Love
know
it
the
here in
Carters.
Paphos.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Yeah?
love it.
How long are you here for?
10 days.
And how long have you been? Ah, right, yeah. So you've got a bit left to go.
Yeah.
A little bit to go.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone's really friendly and everything. Perfect for snorkeling. You've not got a
Yeah.
traditional beach.
No.
Snorkeling is amazing.
I mean, there's the odd sandy beach, but in general,
Yeah.
it's a bit rocky.
But if you
Be
like
careful.
snorkeling,
Yeah.
it's
I
perfect.
watched your live
Have you? Excellent.
3 weeks ago
You're a
before
star.
we came.
Excellent. What's your name? What's your name?
Rachel.
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 And is this your
Dad?
This is
friends?
Mum
That's
and
your dad?
Dad.
Yeah. What's your name, sir?
Tony.
Tony.
Tony, yeah.
And lovely. So you're going to watch us again?
Hi there.
Yeah.
You never know. You might do.
How
Just in
are
case
you?
you've forgotten who we are. You have a great 3 days.
Yeah.
And I hope you have had a great holiday. Really.
Here for over 20 years.
That's a star. Absolute star. Lovely.
So
Sylvia?
it's nice that you accosted us, this is what you say.
Yeah.
That's what we say.
It's nice that you started communication with us. This is what we love, really. And we bring to the life a little bit of fun. We show not only the shiny and glamorous places of Paphos, but
We show Paphos
also
as it is.
want to show a bit of other parts, so the people would
Same in
know
any country,
everything.
isn't it?
It is, yeah. But we love your input. Thank you very much. And we hope you have a great 3 days. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. Absolute star. Absolute stars. As you heard, the guy's been coming here for 20 years and he absolutely loves Paphos. He's got a passion for Paphos, that's for sure. The next restaurant along, that one is called the Mandra, which means in Greek, the field. Field. And it is a very good restaurant, traditional. I want to show you this picture of the way they do the souvla. So this is bits of chicken or bits of pork, and they put it on a skewer and they hang it on this and they present it with your plate, with your salad and that sort of stuff. And in Cyprus it's called souvla. Okay, the ultimate Cypriot dish. So you'll often hear me talking about souvla, which is barbecued meat, normally done on a skewer. Now across the road to us, we've got a very good hotel indeed, and slowly but surely we are going to do a hit and run on this one. It's the Dionysus Central Hotel. That's The front of house, it's got its own Italian restaurant called Amor Traditional Italian, and in there you can go in and eat all you can eat for $12.90. It's an absolute bargain, and there's an awful lot of nice things to eat, that's for sure. Procedure?
I would like to mention this lovely family. If it's possible, how nice Mr. Paul, mother, father and 2 girls.
Yeah.
It's a lovely family, and I was really humbled that we met them.
Yeah, absolute stars,
Yes.
absolute stars. They made our video, that's for sure. Thank you very much, thank you. Thank you. Now, we're going to get down to the Paphos Promenade and show you the beautiful blue Mediterranean Sea. Before we get there, there's 1 or 2 shops, 1 or 2 restaurants we're going to share with you. Just over there is the Mavros leather shop. So it sells anything to do with leather, obviously leather jackets, leather handbags, belts, purses, wallets, that sort of stuff. It also sells very nice suitcases and a few other things as well. Now across the road over here we've got Penguins, as I call it, or Pinguinis to give it its correct name, and it's a very busy place indeed, and the reason for that is it's got some nice features and trees outside, and it's where the Paphos Promenade and the Hotel Avenue converge, as you can see, because just over there is the blue Mediterranean Sea, and that's where we're going to go, and that's where we are going to show you the beauty and the spectacality of this wonderful town called Paphos. That restaurant there, before we cross the road, is the Gourmet Taverna. There's the boss in the background. He's a great guy, very nice guy indeed. Stick with us as we cross the road, and across the road is Doner Express. There he is, you right? Excellent, stars. So if you want to go and get a fast kebab or whatever it is, you pop in there with that gentleman and his wife and his daughter, and you're going to have a great kebab. The next one is the Alia All Their Lifestyle Bar, and this is a bar which absolutely bangs the music out as time goes on, and as you can see it's a very nice bar indeed, and it has something very special in its arsenal. As we come round you're going to understand that it has that view. Now if you've got a bar or a restaurant that's got that view, you're going to do very well indeed. That is for sure. Just have a look at that. Look at the blueness and look at those last golden rays in the blue sky, because obviously the sun is about to vanish and leave us, but don't worry, it'll be back tomorrow at around about 10 to 6:15 in the morning. Let's go over there, LaBouffe, and we'll have a very nice goodbye, and we'll give you a truly spectacular view. And, well, as tradition goes, Receive Your LaBouffe will do a twirl, and you'll get to see the most beautiful woman in the world.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Paul. Cheers.
Let's follow your rear end, LaBouffe. There we are. This is one of the raised platforms with steps down to allow you to get into the blue sea, because Cyprus, as tradition, has a very rocky coastline, but it's a beautiful coastline and it just adds to it. So there are quite a few piers that allow you to descend into the sea in safety. Anyway, it's that time. Cecilia?
Well, I would like to tell you many thanks for watching. And I would like to tell you that we are really humbled when you come to us and say, we watched you, we know you. It's lovely from your side. Never forget, please, to like, click and subscribe. Therefore, you're giving us a nice stimulation and energy. We love you to bits. From the bottom of our hearts. And bye-bye.
All that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, and if you do like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for a little bit more of our madness. I will leave you with the view and, of course, watching Receive Your LaBouffe. Have a look at that.